Hey, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the Multiply Movement. This is Robinson. This Roach is your host, and I'm glad to be here today. It's a great day to be alive, too blessed to be stressed. Today, we're going to be talking about the mindset shift that changed my life from boyhood to manhood. This is for the man who looks like he has it together, but deep down knows there's a war in his mind. I'm talking to the one who's tired of pretending, who's got dreams, maybe even responsibilities, but something inside you still thinks like a boy, and it's time to kill that mindset. I've been there. I looked grown, I sounded grown, but mentally I was passive, reactive, and insecure and consistent until God confronted me one day, and manhood had to begin. Now you're probably asking, what is a boyhood mindset? Well, let me give you the definition. A boyhood mindset is any pattern of thought that avoids weight, accountability, or ownership. It's the default when trauma is unhealed and responsibility is unfamiliar. Here's what a boyhood mindset sound like. It's not my fault. She should have known better. I don't feel like it. I'll do it when I'm ready. Nobody taught me how. Here's a piece of truth for you. You don't need to be taught everything. You need to take ownership of your own growth. Here's a couple signs to show you that you're stuck in boyhood. Number one, you need to constant validation. You need constant validation to feel valuable. Number two, you lash out when corrected instead of listening. Number three, you chase attention more than vision. Number four, you fold under pressure instead of adjusting under pressure. Number five, you confuse being loud with being strong. Number six, you avoid difficult conversations and responsibility. I'm gonna give y'all this small quote here. Boyhood reacts, manhood responds. Let that sink for a minute. Boyhood reacts, manhood responds. And you're probably thinking, well, how did you change it? What was your shift? Well, let me walk you through it a little bit. Let me help you out. You see, the first thing that I did, I had to forgive the man I never had. I forgave the man I never had. You're like, what do you mean by that? I stopped waiting for an apology from a father who was never coming. Yes, my father was in my life, but him and my mother got divorced in my teenage years. And so I did not have an active father that was in my life. So I had to finally stop waiting for an apology from him being absent in my life because I knew he was never coming. And then I became what I needed growing up. I had to become what I needed in that time. Another thing I did, I gave my emotions a role, but not a throne. So I had to learn to feel, but not let my feelings lead. Does that make sense? I had to learn to feel, to be aware of my emotions, of how I feel, but I did not let my feelings lead me. And maturity is being triggered and still choosing wisdom. Y'all didn't catch that. Maturity, we all always say that we're mature. Well, maturity is being triggered, someone provoking you, something that is causing you to be uncomfortable, but you're still choosing wisdom. You're still choosing to act correct. You're still choosing to walk the right way, to act accordingly and not lash out. And another thing I did, I replaced excuses with structure. I stopped saying I don't know how, and I had to shift my mindset and started saying, teach me how. It's all about a mindset shift. Instead of saying I don't know how, I began to say, teach me how. Why? Because manhood is teachable, but boyhood is defensive. Manhood is teachable, but boyhood is defensive. I'm going to give you all 5 steps here. 5 practical steps that you can use to make that shift, to make that adjustment in your life from boyhood to manhood. Number 1, create order in your day. First thing you're going to do, you're going to wake up with intention. Don't start your day reactive, but wake up with intention. Know what you're going to do for that day. Set 3 non-negotiables that you have to fulfill when you first wake up. Prayer, your planning, and physical movement. Prayer, you're reading, you're reading your Bible, you're praying to God. You're planning, which you're writing things that you need to accomplish for the day. You're making your to-do list. You're writing out your schedule of what you have to complete during your day. And in physical movement, go to the gym, go on a walk, bust out a couple push-ups, do something to get your blood flowing. And then keep your word to yourself. Build confidence through discipline. Did you hear me? Build confidence through discipline. How you can practice that is by fulfilling these 3 things I just told you on step 1. Step 2, find a circle that corrects, not just claps. Did you hear me? Find a circle that corrects you and not only clap for you. So join a man's group, a mentorship circle, or a spiritual accountability partner. Find a group that will hold you accountable. Someone that's not afraid to correct you, give you constructive criticism, but also want to support you and want to root you on. And I'll give you this for bonus. If you're always the smartest one in the room, you're still hiding. If you are the smartest person in the room, just know you're still hiding. Step 3, study biblical manhood. I'm going to give you two scriptures here. I'll give you Proverbs 20 and verse 7. It says, the righteous man walks in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. The righteous man walks in his integrity. He gets up. He's doing everything that he knows he's supposed to do. He's applying himself. He's staying disciplined. He's getting up to go to work. He's planning out his day, staying consistent. And when he does that, guess what? His children are blessed after him. Why would they be blessed? Because he has constantly stayed to the course. He has constantly woke up every day and chose to remain disciplined. And now he'll be reaping what he had sowed, and his children will get to eat the fruits of his labor. Another one is Ephesians 5. This is a very crucial chapter. When you're reading this, you're going to learn how to be the head of your household. You're going to learn headship, leadership, and sacrificial love. As a man, you need to know how to lead. As a man, you need to know that you are the head. As a man, you need to know that you have to give a love that is sacrificial. You have to understand that you have to make a lot of sacrifices because it's really not about you. I'll let that sink in right there. And I want you all to journal how you apply one trait of manhood each week. Journal how you'll apply one trait of manhood each week and stay consistent on that. And watch how you'll change. Step 4. Own every room you enter. I want you all, number 4, step 4, write that down. Own every room you enter. Stop playing small. Don't shrink to keep the peace. Show up with authority, not arrogance. Because your family, your business, and your future depend on it. So when you're walking into a room, don't walk with your head down. Lift your head up. Put your shoulders back. Poke your chest out. Look the person in the eye. Look at everyone in the eye when you're walking in. Shake their hand firmly. Own that room. Because your family, your business, and your future depend on it. And step 5, submit your vision to God daily. I want you to submit your vision. I was about to say mission, but that's a part of it as well. But your vision to God daily. You can't lead if you're not led. Did y'all hear me? You can't lead if you're not led. That'll take you back to Ephesians 5. He said, man, love your wife as Christ loved the church. But how can you go and love your wife? How can you go love your brother or your sister? How can you even love yourself if you don't first know how to love God? But we'll let that sink right there. But again, you can't lead if you're not led. Pray. I want you all to pray. Say, Lord, give me the mindset and maturity to carry what you called me to build. Lord, give me Robinson this Roaches. Or you can say, give me whatever your name is to you that is listening right now. Give me the mindset and maturity to carry what you called me to build. Some of y'all are dying in comfort zones you should have buried last year. You were never meant to stay in boyhood. You were never meant to lead from wounds. You were never meant to hide behind what they never gave you. There's a nation in your name, a family attached to your growth, and a legacy waiting to be built the moment you stop shrinking. You are not too far gone. You're just one decision away from transformation. Choose manhood. Choose mastery. Choose legacy. Drop manhood in the comments if you're ready to shift. Like, subscribe, and send this to your brother, your son, your circle. We don't just talk purpose here. We build it. Stand on business. Multiply everything God put in you. Let's go.